Yeah.
Are you ready?
We good.
3, 2, 1, action.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my boy Tabang over there from Untitled Network. It's your boy DJ Switch, the Mixup King. If you don't know, now you know, suckers. We're coming to live from M Studios in Newtown Junction. You know what time it is. Like, subscribe, do the damn thing. You know, I mean, like, yo, come on. Yo, do the thing. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Shout out to everybody that's giving the comments. We're reading the comments. Yo, we're getting some comments for F Fortune. I don't know who F Fortune is, man. Like, give us the handle. Let's look out for him. Let's see who he is or who she is, and let's make it happen. Once again, yo, Back to the City is coming to Joburg. Well, it's always been in Joburg, but hey, it's going to be there. It's going to be live in effect. Benny the Butcher will be coming through as the international act, and of course, our top acts in South Africa. And one of them is sitting right here. Not 222. He goes by the name of Tyson Sybateli. What up, bro?
I'm good, brother. You
nice?
Yeah.
Easy, bro. I'm easy. See, I got to give you that intro shit. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how I wanted to get this guy on the show, like over a year ago. But man, that's fun. He was doing his thing. He was collecting that check, that steady check. But we're going to talk about the job he was working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Introduction.
My name is Tyson Sybateli, Branyoga. All of that,
I feel you. Okay, well, originally from Durban, but now you're up here in the bigger cities.
Yeah, from Mlazi to be specific. Like,
Okay.
You have to represent.
Fire. But
Yeah.
why does everybody move from Durban?
I think, we moved this side because of, family stuff.
Okay.
Opportunity, of course. But also, the same can be said in the regard of music. You really got to come this side to, I guess, shape out and, make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
The platforms are here.
I feel you. Now, like I said, I heard about you from another homie that actually used to work out here. And shout out to Josh.
Yeah, Steve is French. Love him.
And he just said, yo, guys, watch it for Tyson Sybateli. Like, if you want a feature from me, it's got to be special. I'm like, okay, so who is this brew then? Let us hear some shit. And I think it was the one album where your face was, masked out.
Yeah, with the blank face.
Yeah, the blank face. And he was playing that shit before it dropped.
Wow.
And
yeah, he had the files, yeah.
Yeah, he had the files, and it was engineering for you. And I was like, yo, homie sounds nice. And that was the same year you got nominated for 4 hip hop awards.
Yeah, at the SA Hip Hop Awards. Yeah,
was that for Home?
Yeah, it was for Home, all of that.
Oh, for Home, right?
Yeah.
I like the titles, the Home, Present.
One word titles, basically.
I feel you. What was Home about?
Home was basically about, of course, it's a coming of age thing, and it's of course a thing of finding self. So that's why the thing is also blanked out, because I want you to see yourself in these stories and not so much just me telling you this is my home, this is where I'm from, blah blah blah. Make of it from the art what you want, basically. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's blank face. That's why it's YT. What you can insert all of that because you need to see yourself. But Home is just a range of stories about us kids, us coming up, our experiences. You can pick that up too.
But I mean, also Tyson, it's not like it's not like you just arrived after COVID, bro.
Yeah.
You've been around dropping shits since I think it was 2017 or 2018.
Even before that, but yes,
yeah.
you're right. On the DSPs,
Yeah,
it was
on the
2017.
DSPs. I mean, I'm like, yo, but there's catalog here, Villa. Come on.
Because I used to go by Tyson ST. I've always been Sybateli, but it was I know I've changed my name like 4 times, but I've always kept the Sybateli part.
Rebranding.
Always kept the Sybateli part, and then Tyson is just a name my mom would call me, right? So it's I used to put out stuff as Tyson SC. Instead of just removing that catalog, there's an audience, there's fans that know me, that brought me to where I am now, that like that music, that love that music actually. So I'll never remove it. Just keep adding.
I mean, with your music, there's a lot of range. There's R&B, neo soul. There's raps,
alternative.
There's all that. Yeah, there's all this type of stuff, and it's not just a one specific kind of sound.
Yeah.
That's what's range. There's range. It's important for range. You know what I mean? What's the influence? What's the influence? The rock, in the alternative stuff.
I guess so much in my music interests. I listen to a bunch of stuff. I think everyone listens to all kinds of music, but no one. But not, I hope everyone does this. But when you take to the music, do you want to just make this one thing that you know works, or do you want to make the stuff that you enjoy listening?
I hear you, and that's important, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you'll hear it in the sound. You'll hear it when someone is expressing themselves.
Yeah. Ideally, I wanted to be a singer my whole life. I wanted to do
singer,
poetry, and then sing.
But slam poetry or
I started out doing poetry, but I know I had a nice ass voice for singing and stuff, so I wanted to do that.
Your homies out here giving them in poetry ways. They don't shy his line. You You must just hit the,
Yeah, but like, what's this? My voice, puberty. Yo, I don't know. The voice became raspy and all of that. Goodbye singing, bro. That's,
Yo,
so, but
that's
I,
it's part of growing up, innit?
yeah, but I always respected hip hop.
So what's your first poems that you wrote yourself?
I don't even know. I just
How
used to
can you
write
not
them.
know? Come on.
I don't know. I used to write them in class. That's the only way I
That
could
sounds like
express
Baba Black
myself.
Sheep type shit.
No, I was good. I was good.
You're writing that English sonnets.
I was
That
good.
William Shakespeare shit.
Yeah, I was trying to be, cause like you gotta compare with the best. It's like even at this rapping thing, even this music making thing in general. Everyone I listen to on my iPod, whatever I make, I need to compare it with them. I need to always compare it with what's Kendrick sounding like, what's Who sounding like, what's Jay-Z sounding like. Do I sound as good as that? I don't. Time to go back. We can only get
Wow.
better until I get to that level.
I think that's a good analogy, or that's a good way of putting yourself in the forefront, because now you're saying, like, because I always have this this analogy. It's like you everybody wants to be Drake, but they can't drop as much as Drake does.
Yeah.
How's that? You know what I mean? And it's like everyone's like, "Yo, I wanna be the next shit," and it's like, "Yeah, but you're not." And I'm like, "When did you drop your last project?" Nah, last year. I'm like, "Bro, last year is like that's it's too far."
It's too far.
You know what I mean? And it's like, before we started the interview, like I said, your catalog's big, and it's like, yo, you got to keep dropping. You got to keep dropping. Like, who you waiting for?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And because I'm doing stuff at my time and because I want to drop. I understand
Straight.
other people saying they trying to move on their own time, their own pace, and what do their own thing.
Yeah.
I get it. I love it. I respect it. Moving on your own accord. Beautiful. But don't expect the results of someone who moves as consistent then in that regard.
The
It's just-
consistent
you gotta
game,
understand.
bro. Hey, giving us bars there. Giving us some bars. Yeah, claps.
Yeah, I hear them.
Right, you're giving us bars out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, and it's so important, bro. Like, the consistency thing is key. It's so key. Like, and people don't get it. They always feel like, nah, I'm gonna wait for the perfect time, and it's like there
Perfect
is no,
song.
the perfect song, and it's like, but bro, people decide the songs that's gonna be the breakout for you.
Yeah, you
Right?
can't go on the people. You gotta go on what you love. The reason why we started doing this stuff is not because people said, "Yo, we want music from you. Start making music."
Right.
Nah, you made this music because you wanted to. You had that childlike interest in this thing,
Yeah.
the enjoyment in the culture to participate. So act accordingly. Do that. Do what you love. And if some admiration comes from that, then beautiful. But don't work on the people. So don't feel like I need to make a song for them to love. I'm scared to drop. It's not perfect. Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it for you.
I mean, like, you've also gone, now back into the game and studying it a little bit more in depth, because
Yeah.
you got a big deal from a major record label,
Nah, you said it right.
and then they still gave you some. Well, you had option.
Yeah.
You had an option. We're not gonna mention who, because hey, they might just give us the letter, right? And you got offered. You got offered, right? And you denied the offer.
Yeah.
And you just went with distribution.
Yeah.
And we were speaking about how, the sum of money. Yo, guys, my man S's got money, bro.
No, there's a lot of money in this entertainment thing,
Yo.
so people mustn't be fooled, you know.
Yo,
I mean-
and we were speaking about the amount, and you said no, because for a lot of people got that offer, and this was like, you said you got the shortest time space kind of offer.
Yeah, ever to be on a label, like no one just. I was under there maybe 7 months and a few weeks,
And then they said,
I'm already out the thing.
And they're like, yo, here's that, bro.
And there's no issue, there's no conflict. It's just in terms of business. I was like, this is being met, but this is not. If we can't agree on this, are we good then?
Yeah.
I'm out.
And by the way, it's more than 3 zeros. Just in case you're thinking, like, maybe it was a young, 50,000.
Yeah.
No, it ain't that one. Yo, and you said no to that deal, and we spoke about the dynamics, because that's kind of
Yeah.
like it's they put a purchase up front, but then they own the projects, right?
Yeah, of course.
And the deal was what, 2 projects?
Option for 2, yes.
Option for 2, right?
After the EP, yeah.
After the EP, but and the thing is, you just said, nah, you're gonna, but now do they own those? Well, with distribution, do you own them, or do they own them?
So with how we did the first thing, right? It's like EP with the option of like 2 projects, blah blah blah. But each of those things are their own contract. So there's no terms listed on this thing. It's so much as once the commitment is met, maybe 12 months after each commitment, blah blah blah. But of course they delegate when each commitment gets to even come out. So it can be a forever kind of contract kind of thing. But if you work with like-minded people and respectful people over there, you'll never find yourself in sticky situations. So what had happened with the first EP, it's okay, how would you like your deal structured? Would you like a licensing, joint venture, artist deal direct, or blah, blah, blah? And I was just like, I can take the artist one, but like can we change up certain terms in my favor? Certain things they agreed to, certain things they did not. But what we end up coming into, the reason why I even signed was because it still favored me in what I was going to learn and what I was going to gain out the situation and blah, 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 and so forth. But in return, in my situation, I was like, I'm not going to take any money for the first thing. There's a working budget to do the certain stuff like recording, marketing, blah, and so forth. So all my friends are paid. Everyone's taken care of, what. On my end, I'm good on that because I have my money from the job. I saved up everything, blah, blah, blah. I'm a move. I'm able to move, blah, blah, blah. All the homies are taking care of videos, what, marketing. That's the first thing. Then did the EP, everything went well, that and so forth, which led us to the negotiations of now, here's now a sizable amount of money for us to do albums, because now albums are different to us, the EP thing. The EP was the mixtape itself, present. So it's just clarified as an EP because it didn't meet the, what did it say on the contract? 40-minute mark. Once it passes the 40-minute mark, then it's classified as an album. So it didn't pass that, so it can't be classified as. But it depends. Each contract is different. Some say from 30 onward, some say from 45 minutes onward. It's up to you what you negotiate, what an album is classified as. So yeah. So that was the agreement, blah, blah, blah. They gave me the advance now for the two. The amount was for the two projects.
Sure.
And I'm like, okay, cool. They still want to conduct business because the option falls on them to decide if they want to do the projects. Did we do well on this first thing? Will we go even harder on now the album?
And this is all like in your 7 months that you've been there. This is all like what's been happening.
This is all.
And you just, and at the end you still said, nah.
Nah, because it's like, it's not about the money because the money is going to, it has to equate for both of the projects. And you can't dictate a time period on both of those albums yet. Let's say, and I told you, they decide when each product comes out, the commitment, blah, blah, blah. So there's no contract, you there for 4 years. So if I just hold my albums, then after 4 years I can finally drop. No, there's none of that. So if they deciding when the next project's going to come and they have a lot of money onto you because they trust your product and stuff like that, of course they're going to want it to be perfect. They're going to want it to be songs that work on radio, this, that, and the third. So until you come to them with said product, like said songs that can do that and so forth, they're gonna say, no, go back, make another. No, we don't like this album, make another, blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
I'm glad I had control of my creative decisions, so I didn't have those issues, and I was cool with the A&Rs. The A&Rs just had to like get features and that and so forth. It was it was a beautiful relationship, really. So I understand that this amount is supposed to last me for forever now. It could probably span up to maybe 7 or 10 years, depending on where my career goes. Any EPs or anything that fall within that period will not count towards contract, of course. So I was like, I calculated everything, was like, this amount is not enough.
Over the long run,
because that's me dedicating my life, my prime years to this entity, and it's like, it's not enough for everything. Like, that's marketing, that's paying everyone, that's music video, that's what listening session. If you want to move to another country for a little bit or move over there, they're like, it's coming out your budget. We all trying to go with you to this event, blah blah. As a team, we're trying to show you love and support.
You gotta pay for
even
everybody.
the stuff. It's coming from your thing. So it's like, you gotta understand, and that's for the two projects. So by the time the first one comes out, and this sizable amount will be diminished in the first project, that by the time it comes to the second one, you don't really got that working budget anymore. So now it's like, dude, this project's not going to do well because I already used up most of the budget on the first thing. And I got to live. I'm a person, right? I'm a human being, I mean. So it's like, I'm also using that same amount to live and blah, blah, blah. It's an advance, of course.
Yeah.
And then what they're going to make back on that is whatever percentage y'all agreed on. Most of these labels is like, what? You're not getting more than 22. You're not getting more than 22 on the artist deal with any label. It's not happening.
Sure.
It's not. So like,
and that's obviously the percentage of distribution, right?
So then it of them to their side.
Yeah.
And then of course they're gonna own like the master. That's how it goes. If the percentage weighs out that much, the master belongs to them until like 5 years. Whatever you negotiate in your contract to re-record said stuff, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I need people to go follow up on the Taylor Swift thing, how she re-recorded that stuff.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's in the contract. It's not violating none.
You dropping some hectic bars here, bro. I mean, guys, if you you tuned in right now, drop the comments in the section, and homie's dropping some real life shit that's going down. The things that we don't get to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people get it misconstrued when they see it, but they don't hear it.
And you know what's the thing? It's also because certain information should find you when you need it. Like, all this information I'm saying right now, an up-and-coming act doesn't need to know all of this.
Right.
Like,
so they just got to stick to Distro Kid.
Yeah, like, it won't make sense to you. You're going to try to understand something that you've never experienced and, like, processing information that doesn't work for you right now, basically.
Sure.
Like you can't pick up grade 10 textbooks when you're in grade 7. You want to understand.
Right,
You
right.
need to work your way up to that
But
thing.
I mean,
So,
every kid out there is like, yo, I'm looking for a record deal. I mean, the
Yeah.
DMs are always flooded, like, yo, sign me, bro. And I'm like, sign you for what,
exactly.
bruh?
And it's like, you don't want to discourage anyone, because what I just said could discourage the next man. They're like, yo, it's like this. It's so tough. Yo, it's what? No, you're going to be well equipped when you get to my position. You're going to understand. You're good.
But
Trust
you
me.
also, also you said like, you would have gone with some arson in there before. You would have gotten, an entertainment lawyer, contractual lawyer.
Yeah.
And there was a third one,
Yeah.
just a normal,
yeah.
Majimbo's lawyer. And
Yeah, because because all these contracts, of course, whatever they hand you, you don't just gotta just sign it. Like, oh,
Yeah, you
this is
gotta
what they
read
want.
it,
Oh
shit.
no, you read it. Of course, you go through it, and then you have someone else who understands these terms and jargon read it. Then you have someone who's in the field read it. So it's like I went to a contractual lawyer, someone who deals with contracts. One. Then afterwards, I sent it to another person.
Yeah.
Then we had a
Which is the
consultant, the
entertainment
entertainment
lawyer,
lawyer now.
yeah.
And then, because like before that, I was looking over it with a friend of mine who is
The
practicing.
Majimbo's lawyer, you
He's
see.
he's practicing. He's actually
That's the one. He's
he's actually practicing.
yeah,
and
but
he's-
those are the ones you find
bro,
there, at Randburg or whatever. They like, yo, you need a lawyer. I'll represent you.
Yeah, but it's like I got it
You
through.
need those ones in case you get popped. You know what I mean? Trust me, I know.
Got
know
it
what I mean?
through batches of people.
Yeah.
They said this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're at your stature, so they're
Right,
not gonna
right.
they're not gonna budge on this thing that we want removed. So you gotta understand that. Are you okay with that? I'm like, I'm okay. This thing they might budge because of where you at, what, and this, that, and so forth. And then that's how I negotiate my contract.
Fire,
That
bro.
easy.
And then okay, so obviously before you're going full time, you get a job, and this is how I learned about Tyson, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like Josh, yo, can we get this guy in for interviews? Like, nah, bro, he's at work. Well, what do you mean? Where's he work? Nah, he's at Clicks, nigga.
I don't want to give them any hype. We'll say retail pharmaceutical store. Retail
What
retail pharmaceutical store. That's where I worked.
That's where you work.
Yeah. And not no
Come on now.
not no hectic position or what. I'm really glad I even got the job. Like a friend of mine, I used to always walk around a certain shopping center over there where I
Yeah.
was. It was close to where I schooled, because I always walked home, everything, blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
Used to go to the spa over there, get little stuff with my friends and stuff, and always stop by this retail pharmaceutical store.
Clicks.
And
Right?
yeah, and whenever I like pull up over there, I became friends with some of the staff over there, and there was a lady there. I could basically call her my sister because we were that close. Her
Sure.
name was Zipo, and then she was just like, "Yo, they short staffed. They would like some people to work here." So after some time, I just applied, and
Yeah.
she helped me get the job. There, she really vouched for me and stuff.
Know someone to know somebody, yeah? You feel me?
Yeah, I'm grateful for her. 'cause,
I think,
like,
shout out to Nozipo right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's cool, man. I think a lot of cats think like, they can do this thing off the bat, come out of school, and just go in this thing without any resources.
Yeah.
And I tell people like, yo, when you come to shoot your shot in the workshop, I say, like, if you got a job and you want to do music, do not quit your job.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like,
you need the stability.
You need the stability, bro. And unless you're gonna it's different to what it was then. Like now, everyone's a fucking artist. You know what I mean? The influencers are now coming and taking the artist checks, and they're killing it. You know what I mean? And they're taking the artist checks.
I feel like, but this is I'm going on another tangent. I feel like everything in life is creativity anyway.
Right.
So I can never be mad when I see all of that. I only get mad when you don't respect the platforms.
But
or the
that's what I'm
things you're
saying.
in.
Like,
That's when
I
it's an
think there's
issue.
more disrespect to the craft. If someone just is
I
like,
get
yo,
you there.
because we had someone say like, yo, I just DJ for fun. It's just a hobby, you know what I mean?
And you need to respect the fundamentals of whatever you participate in.
100%,
Very
and that's
true.
why, and before you even said like you were only gonna do this interview because you peep the game, you peep what I'm about, and all that kind of stuff.
Straight. I can even tell you.
All right, let's hear it, bro.
Dead ass, bro. I used to always, the only festival I ever attended in Pretoria, because I was raised in Pretoria, although from Mlazi, shop, blah, blah, blah. Was Homecoming Festival, right?
Yeah.
Repeatedly, would always go that every year, even as
Yo,
young.
shout out to Neo, man. Shout out to the homies out there.
Even as young as we were, we only ever attended that, me and my friends, blah,
Sure,
blah, blah.
sure.
But when TV was going on, of course, your Trace, your Channel O's, when the
Yeah.
hip hop era was booming and stuff, you had a joint, bro. That joint was fire.
Which one is it? Let's
it-
tough.
Was it the joint with Nasty?
Of course, number one still,
Youngster, Threw Me.
It's Wade
And
go,
here's the
Wade go,
thing.
man, Wade go.
My introduction to Youngster was through that.
A lot of people found Youngster
through
out
that.
there.
And
Yeah.
from there, I went and downloaded every mixtape till I got to maybe like 16 or 17.
Damn. Well, he's like on
100.
30
He's
something
on
now.
30 something right now.
Yeah,
I'm
he's on
still
30
listening
something.
because I'm a big fan of that guy because he respects the craft.
Yeah, man. He
But-
doesn't back down for
But
that shit.
let me not go on the tangent on praising him. Let me
Yeah.
praise you because like that song was amazing. And
Shout
so
out, man.
Homecoming Festival, Nasty C's performing. He said he performs that song. We front row. I'm a rapper, so I'm in the audience just analyzing. I'm not hating.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying. I'm
yeah.
singing the songs. I'm vibing, but like, I'm analyzing. I'm like, oh, he's doing this like that.
Yeah,
This like
yeah.
that. I was like, wow, this joint, the BPMs of it, the energy, what. This song is perfect.
You know, Nasty produced that, right?
Oh damn. Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing.
Nasty in his come up era, he was a triple threat. He was, doing his production.
His graphics.
He was just doing. He shot Juice back with the phone, with the iPhone.
Yeah, I know. He did his graphics. He
Right?
did the visual. His visual identity was very much
Right,
him.
so he was doing everything.
Yeah.
Man. Wait, one day we're gonna get him on this damn pod. I'm putting it out in the universe. Yo, Nasty and Ayanda, niggas, step up, man. Shit. But yeah, everything takes time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see what I did there? You know what I mean? Yo, I'm rapping out here. So I think it's cool that you become a student of the game. You're studying the game.
Yes.
You're not just just doing this, and you can hear in the music, man. One thing I wanted to ask you, I don't know if it was home or present. You had a lot of features, like almost on every song.
Oh, it was Home.
It was home, and
Yeah.
that was with the record deal, and they got you the features.
No. Home is the one I produced on my own
Oh,
and
okay.
stuff like. And it was just relationships I had with
Okay.
these artists. There was
And you
13
just-
features on
Yeah,
Home.
and there's one on your own. There's like one single.
Uh,
There's one joint you did by yourself,
3 or 4 on my own.
right? And
yeah.
I mean, I was like looking. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of features here.
Yeah.
Is the feature game, and obviously you've got relationships, and these are like
Mm.
prominent people out in Pretoria, all over South Africa.
Yes.
And did that help the album?
Yes, of course. Because it's like I produced 4 records on there, but like majority of the hooks, maybe like only one I didn't write was like a trance hook. Everyone else's hook that they done for me on the Home, like I was writing, I sang, I was like, sing it this way, do this. Of course, they contributed their own verses, their own bridges and stuff, and that
Sure.
was amazing.
Sure.
But like I really wanted to test my pen as a writer, because like I do sing, I do blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But I was like, this person's voice would sound amazing. Let me just ask them.
Yeah.
I have something for you. And they
Sure.
did it.
That's
so that's how we
fire.
did that.
And yo, shout out to you, man, because I mean, like, damn, the features are lit, bro.
Yeah, no, they're amazing themselves. So it's like I try to incorporate how they would sound in my work. So
Okay.
I'm writing with them in mind. Like they probably say something
Right,
like this, blah,
right.
blah, blah. Okay, here's the hook. And then they tweak it up, make it their own, and then deliver. It was amazing.
So how do you go about getting those features? Because I mean, a lot of people are still trying to get features, but they want to get like a single feature, not an album. I'm like, yo, I'm putting together an album, and I need these number of features.
It's like people be trying to overthink this music thing, like trying to get songs where I think if I get this guy's hot, if I get a feature from this guy while it's hot, his fans will come to. No. It will never work like that. You'll never get that audience.
Damn.
Like don't ever look into this thing working with someone that's hot. Just work with people that you like. Artistically, we would make sense, all of that. So I guess that's how it connected for me. Like I made sonics that made sense for all these said artists, and then it was just a thing of, let me ask them. They can either say yes or no. I won't die. They're not gonna go, no, let's kill this guy because he asked me for a feature. Like you won't die. You won't die. Just
Yo,
bamboozle
don't
him,
get
man.
nasty on the feature. Gonna kill you for sure.
One day. One day.
I mean,
I'm the best.
hey,
I'm
there
the
we go.
best,
Yo,
bro.
you gotta blow your own
Yeah,
horn.
I'm the best.
You gotta say that. You gotta keep saying that. That's just that manifestation. You know what I mean? And I think that's dope, man. I think it's cool because you mentioned something very important.
Yeah.
Not every feature will cut it for you.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially like, from an artist to artist perspective, not like from my perspective, like DJ to artists. Once again, we curate on being a tastemaker.
Yeah.
Whereas artists, they're like, yo, if I get this artist on my song, it's gonna be,
Yeah, I'm gone. It's gonna be big. It's
you know,
gonna...
that talk.
But then you're not going into this with the right mindset of what's best for the art. You're going into it what's best for me and getting access to a larger audience and getting a talking topic. And that's
Right.
what kills the art. The energy is
That's it.
important.
That's it right there.
Very
And I think that's just another thing where people, they mistake it. And they
Yeah.
just think like, well, if we just go and we just get this artist. If I get Tyson on my shit's gonna blow up because he's hot right now. But it's not like, yo, Tyson's got some listening shit that I can listen to forever. You know what I mean? Like you saying that people like mess with you. When you were called, Tyson SB
ST.
ST, right? And it's like people are still messing with that Tyson as opposed to now the new ones. But when we also say that if you drop enough music, the new school cats will catch up.
Yeah.
eventually.
The new fans will catch up. Whenever you discover me, amazing, cool. I got this catalog now. You can go listen at your own time. You're
Yeah.
not forced to.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
Homies chill, you know what I mean? It's like relax.
Art is art.
Art is
Love
art,
this
right?
thing,
And
man.
you also produce as well.
Yes.
You do artwork as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's just doing everything now. You know what I mean? You can't
Yeah.
just be an artist, bro. Don't say you're an artist. You must be the real artist that can, hit a stick man, and then you can rap, and then you can produce. That's an artist. Not, I'm an artist that just raps.
Yeah, we are blessed with the resources now to at least bring our creative identities
Sure.
to life. Like you can come up with this is my visual identity, the yellow, the branding. This is
Yo,
what I'm going
AI,
with right
bro.
now.
Yeah, I see you with the reds and the yellows. I pay close attention.
Color specific because you'll remember this. You'll remember this.
Yeah.
That's how I lead my stuff. Of course, I do it with very talented people in those fields. Like I think we were talking about this off air about how I know just enough of everyone's roles so that when I do need someone like a manager, I know what to expect from them instead of having increased expectations from them. So the same in the creative field. I work with designers that are really good, but I'm like a 5 out of 10 at that. So I know what I want from them. Just finish off something I've already started. To not put so much work on you to come up with ideas, be as creative as me. Or from scratch, what would Tyson look like? No, I already got it. I did it. Here's my visual identity. Here's my PDF. I've cooked on Photoshop, Illustrator, what.
Hey, you know what I mean? It's firing, chief.
I know how I should look. My visual presentation for these Sonics.
And that's building brand. I think a lot of people don't understand what brand building is.
Yeah.
And also developing yourself as an artist. Because once you're now at this point now, like bros over 5 is going for 10 projects. I would say from what I saw on DSP. I know there's probably more that's not there.
Yeah, there was 1 year like I used to not have a mic, so it's like bring the iPod in, man, with the iPod Nano with like the headset.
Via Nano,
with the voice note feature, but like I couldn't record in my crib because like there's a lot of us at home.
Sure.
So like I walked to a friend's house. He was like 30 minutes away. So yeah, what. I get there, like bro, just use your room. What. I remember the beat that I made yesterday because I can't play at the same time on the iPod. Because it's the voice note feature. You can't play the audio and record. It's the voice note.
100%.
I didn't have a phone.
Yeah.
I didn't have a phone. I got robbed. Stuff like that, I got
bro.
robbed. I didn't have a phone for like a year and a half. But like I've never been a social media person. My friends made my social media for me. But anyway, yeah. So I used to record on the voice note, blah, blah, blah. Walk back home another 30. Move my vocals on the thing. Mix the thing. And then I had like 7 albums. And I'd be like, okay, is this dope? No. I made cover arts, everything. What? I'm like,
Did you have to go walk back again?
of course. No one who's gonna drive me around. My parents worked.
Bro, you're not hearing these stories from these new
I
kids,
recorded
bro.
7, 8 albums on the iPod Nano. I was shifting my vocals. And it's
What?
not like 7 songs, 8 songs. It was like 12 tracks, 14, 17, and no one's heard them. As Sybateli and as Tyson SC. Yeah.
Damn. 12
Before
albums.
Before I started putting this stuff out. Like I'm trained when it comes to this rap thing. I'm still rapping now.
I can't we're not hearing these struggles from these youngins today, bro. Vele, they've got everything, bro.
I loved rapping. I'm not gonna let anything stop me.
And there was this other homie I was speaking to, Amin Heron, he produced this track and he says like, bro, I'm using AI now, baba. I'm like, my man. He's like, I don't even have to do a lot of things. I just push 1, 2, 3 buttons and it's done.
But the soul is not there, damn it. The soul is not there.
But he's just, that guy.
But you're learning tools though. It's
Yeah, you're
amazing.
learning new tools,
If
you
you
know
use
what I
it as
mean?
a tool, I can't hate.
Nah, he's using it as a tool.
Yeah,
Straight up, you know what I
aight.
mean? He's using it as a tool. He's telling me all this crap. I'm like, bro, I don't care. Just send the beat, dog. Right? He's like, yeah, but it's an AI beat. I'm like, yo, bro, just send the beat. But yo, man, we also dropped a brand new music video that dropped about 2 weeks ago. It's coming out.
It's coming. Yeah.
But it's dropped 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, I can bet. Yeah, we're pretty ugly. Sorry, bro.
Man's is in the interview.
Sorry, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can bet with Pretty Ugly off the present mixtape. Yeah.
Okay, what's the new mixtape called? Is that out? Is it coming out?
Oh, no, the mixtape is out,
Okay.
present.
Present, yeah.
We're just finally wrapping up that chapter with this last music video, the 3rd music video to come out from the tape.
And you were also on Dust as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got 300,000 streams on that joint.
Yeah, and that's just Spotify.
Disrespectful.
Of course, on like the overall streams, it's like probably past a mil if you combine all of them just on that one song. But yeah, man, I love Pretty. Dust is amazing. That tape is probably like past 3 million streams, all of that. But like the numbers don't matter. It's more so what he did with
The
the
numbers
art.
matter in today's age, bro.
Because they're not even measured properly. These things don't get it right. Like we were talking about this with a couple of the artist homies.
Yeah.
How a change in ISRC code or a change in Apple Music developments, blah, 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 whenever they add these new features and stuff like that, in the artist section, in the artist features and stuff like that, they lose certain metrics of like old ISRC codes. Like they can't pick up anymore. Like Risa had artists change from, if you had an ISRC code before 2017, they changed it to something else, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if people are up informed on that, but you lose a couple streams. We lost a couple streams. I lost like, what, 100K or something? My boy lost 50, he lost 20. I was like, I'm not tripping then. I saw that. Like, it dropped, it fluctuates, but then later some of them show up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? The numbers don't matter. Did it reach the people? And did I do what I wanted to do with the art? And Pretty got that right with Dust. Like, his concept, he's everything. He completed the trilogy amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he messed it up from going from Egypt to this. It's like, he worked at it.
He sonically keeps getting better. That's someone who's in the booth every day. You can tell. He's confident in his pen.
Okay, so that music video is out right now. It's called I Can Bet from Present. That's Tyson Sybateli's recent or last mixtape. Obviously, there's another one. Is another one coming this year or next year?
Next year.
Next year. Back in it. All right, cool. And then also you'll be out at Back to the City performing, I don't know which stage, but Benny the Butch will be in town. But you know what time it is. You're a producer, you're a rap, ish.
Yeah. They got me. They got me on the main stage this time. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's clap. Hey, what's cry, boy? Yo.
Yeah. But it's like, your job. They're giving you a stage, they're giving you a contract, they're paying you. Doesn't matter what stage they give you. Go there, do your thing. If it's 7, it's 5 people, it's 10, go there, do your thing. Retime. Love this thing.
You see? There we go. That's it.
There's people who can go a whole year with no performance. I'm not going to fight. I'm blessed to have only, I've never performed at a club. No, I have. Once. That's the only time I've ever gone to a club. It was at Drama. But before that, I've only ever done festivals every year because they look at me, they go, you can't work in
a club,
these
right?
Things. You can't work in a club. So they don't book me for that. But everyone who runs festivals know what I bring. They know what I represent.
You've done Daisies as well?
Daisies, Cotton Fest, Durban, Cotton Fest, Joburg. I've done Back to the City 2022. I've done some Spotify Greasy Tunes curated show.
Yeah.
This is another festival. But Daisy's Cape Town was amazing.
The one that got flooded out, and it was the same day as the floods, and it was the same day as Back to the City.
Yeah, then they moved it up to November, and then...
But you had to cry at Back to I need to be back on the stage.
Because I wanted to do Back to the City last year.
And they gave it to you?
Nah, they didn't.
Yeah.
So we just respected it still. We handled Daisy's November, smoked it. They gave me a 30-minute set. They gave me a set slightly before West Side Boogie and something. They put us next to the international.
Let's say you've done Cotton Fest?
Yeah.
Between the three of them? It's got its own feel, energy.
Each festival's got its own feel. Yo, Cotton Fest is crazy. Those kids, they really come out. And
so what I'm getting to, because the man's gonna now reminisce now.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's gonna be like, remember back then, a band camp. So I'm trying to get is that a lot of people are like, and I'm just raising this as I'm being a devil's advocate a bit. People always were like, nah, I won't perform at Back to City. I want to perform at Cotton Fest because really the kids are there, and they'll disregard. You know what I mean? You get what I'm getting to?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are putting festivals at a level, and it's like, bro, we need all three of them.
And understand, don't let the internet lie to you. There are people who respect and know what the Back to the City name is. They're not even on social media. They see the thing get announced by your thing, ticket. They're gonna show up here. Timberland's wife beat her talking about 222. I'll shoot his Tom. That's what happened. I met Madlib 2022 at the Back to the City thing.
Yeah.
I performed at the Power Play stage, killed it, did my set to 20 or 30 people over there.
Yeah.
Small group. People before that and stuff didn't want to perform. Me and Zulu Mecca, we did our thing. We killed it.
Shout out to Mecca, man.
I went to the main stage. I watched my other friends perform. About 25, about Black. They were doing their thing. I'm there. What? I'm backstage. I'm enjoying. AKA came on with the belt. He had the bottle girls going on.
Right. Yeah.
Killed it. Came out to Undertaker music. I'm here chilling. Blah blah. They go. There's Madlib. You see, Back to the City, bro. It's culture. I ran into a bunch of people. Photos.
You see, I think you're painting a picture, and then when you're going to Cotton Fest, it's a different atmosphere. It's a different feeling.
It's a different thing.
And it's experience. You gotta try and get on all of them as quickly as possible.
My audiences are everywhere, brother. You never know who. I was at a car wash, getting my car wash. I was being friendly to this lady. She kept going, when I got one with TV. I'm like, what do I do then?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, you rap. Ooh, yeah. Hey, that song, it worked. I was like, yeah, it's me. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Shut the pic. She was like, hey, what? Her interaction with hip hop is, I saw it on TV. And she was like, I've gone to a homecoming. I was like, I performed at homecoming, the festival also in Pretoria.
Yeah.
At Homecoming Africa. I'm like, I performed there, blah, blah, blah. Someone else could be a Joe. I like hip hop. Where am I going to go for hip hop? Back to the city. And that's more common.
You see, and I think, that's so dope. And I think also to get those responses from people just being at the car wash or garage, wherever in the streets, respect everybody. But I think that's so dope. But Joe, we're going to get into this section now, we want to hear the homie. We've heard him on the albums, and Ish Man's already gave me a mandate. Baba, just one. And I'm like, bro, but that's not how the show works, though. Just one.
Cause like I really freestyle, bro. So you gonna see, I'm really gonna try to pull it from here. It's
you
not
just
gonna
said
be
just
perfect.
one. You said, I'm like, but okay, it doesn't have to. We don't want it to be perfect, bro. We just want to hear the vibes, how you flow, and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Just one. All right. Just numero uno. So he's only got to make it or break it on this. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. Man, we're hanging out with also Pretoria Brew. Yo, Jerry, man. The beat pack was fire, dog. Please send us some more, dog. We really appreciate it. All right, here we go. This is Jerry on production. Of course, we got Tyson Sybateli and your boy.
It's the switch up, baby.
We're coming to live from M Studios. Yes, sir. Hey, man, make sure you like, subscribe, do the right thing. We got Tyson, STSB. Well, his mom calls him, Sybateli, so.
Mom calls me Telly, yeah.
Telly even.
She loves me, man.
Shout out to moms.
All right, let me get it. Yeah. 1, 2, yeah, I got it. All right. Niggas say we twin, but get no bitches, must be different blood. Since the name got big, who you biggin' up? No more lil homie, name another nigga big as us. I'll wait. Call it how I seen it and I seen enough. You seem to be lost in matters where you need to be. Go and be a man and stop bitching, bruh. Try me, I'm a different one. Everything bad like the tab when the liquor comes. And after 2 glasses, you ain't drinking enough. 1 month anniversary every other month. You ain't keeping shit. You are not stable. And you fuck your whole life up for a weekend trip. Let me go.
Hey.
No rest till my car ceiling seeing stars in it. Head spinning like a 2-car collision hitting. Rest in peace, my dogs, now we all winning. Gates and windows, I had bars, nigga. Listen, raised in the box, I was broken. Shots fired, grazed them a lot, never broke in. Stop signs, game won us out, cause we broke in. Record deals in Europe, I get pounds like I'm loading over. Then I signed to Sony and the plan is not moving slower. Then I'm back depending on myself, I'm a master holder. I'm a master owner.
Yo, we get it to treat right here. Don't stop, bro. We out here. We listening, bro. We listening. Homie's tracking back.
Trying to win you over with my bright spot. Hot, reincarnated Carter and the product. Still rap until my hair and money longer. Twice harder. I'm a borrower. Yo, I'm out. Yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
Real freestyle.
Yo, Tyson Sybateli in the building. Yo. You know what, man? When I listen to homies rap, and especially when now you listen to him right next to you, it's different, man. When you listen on your iTunes or Spotify, it's dope, it's cool, but now when you listen to the man, like, you hear the energy, you hear the persona, it's like, now there's no auto tune, what, it's just raw, you know what I mean?
That's what it is.
It's it's raw now, it's like...
It's like, I peeped the thing where Niles was like, because people always diss Niles and say he has like a terrible beat choice. I'm like, I see that, yeah.
He does, come on. King's Disease was not the one, but it was the beat choice.
What? Okay, we gonna argue, but.
Come on,
He
the beat
said
choice.
He picks certain beats because it'll be someone's a carry on if the beat is too good or it's as good as him. So he likes to pick certain beats that are not as good or not as great as a challenge.
I feel you. Okay,
I was like,
that kind of makes sense.
So I try to challenge myself too when we do these freestyle things and blah blah blah, like how we did the Stalo freestyle. I was like, I got some bars to a certain point, but here, let me challenge myself and let's freestyle on there. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Did that, and then I got a massage.
Yeah, I mean, come on, I'm gonna test the homie. Come on, man. He's coming with the one mandate. It's gonna bring a lawyer now for you. Contractual lawyer. Hey, one. Doesn't say more than one here. It says one. Yeah, man. Yo, we're gonna wrap it up. But it was actually a pleasure having you in studio.
Yeah.
Yo, people at Clicks, you might be coming back to saying, homie said he wants to get comfortable back, getting that monthly check.
Yeah, I'd love a 9 to 5 again. Like, I'm never ever front on nothing like that.
I don't think
Anyone
it's a
from
bad
that.
thing in our economy right now. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Of course, because people don't understand how this business pays out and what pays and blah blah. They tell you, if I get the song booming, I'm gonna do shows. I'm gonna get money. How often are they shows? How often are you the hottest guy for them to book you consistently?
Sure.
Nah, go get a job, brother.
Are we gonna get a one-man type setup thing from you soon?
You see, I could have done it already this year and last year, but then I was like, let me gather my following again. Let me gather and prove to people like the live lesson, because I'm always doing festivals. Let me gather my audience and pull them to like one seating. So I think let me do that. Let me do that next month.
I think we need to get that going.
I could do it this month actually.
Well, next month.
There's a location already that like they're always trying to do stuff. I like saying no to stuff. Just, like,
Yo,
understand.
man. I say do the thing, bro, because
I'ma do it.
once again, like, yo, shout out to Devon J. Always said, man, and this has just stuck with me like since we had him on this. He's an up and coming artist out from Eldorado Park, and he said like if you're not getting booked, book yourself.
Yeah, do your own shows.
Do your own shows, man. I think we're seeing that a lot now. Like people are really tapping into creating their own shows. We just saw Zindle, who just pulled off a massive show, right? On Women's Day, that was amazing, and we're seeing that happen. We saw Reese do it, right?
So by Luansta Independent.
Yo, by Luansta, we gotta get him. We had him on the 100th episode out at Constitution Hill,
and he did province to province. Show or two here, show or two in Durban, 3 shows Cape Town, and it's like he's taking care of the band members and stuff like that. I'm like, beautiful.
Baluanster, if you ever go check out the interview we did on the 100th episode. That guy was he had a residency
at Baba Black Sheep.
Yeah, for like 14, I don't know how many weeks, like almost a year over here.
The whole year.
He was booked.
Consistent. I even did a show over there. Like, he's good energy. He understands this thing. You gotta do it yourself. No one's gonna put you on. You gotta do it.
Right. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna get the one-man show coming out.
Yeah.
We got some new music coming out for next year.
Yeah, next year.
Back to the city. We'll see you out there. Main stage though.
Main stage.
Main stage. You know what I mean?
Beautiful.
That's what's up. And a lot of things that we gotta look at. And I just saw this on another pod. It was actually with DJ Spoo and Nota. Do you think that artists lack production value?
Yeah.
Like we're just gonna go and just rap 1 2 1 2.
I've never performed with my audio tracks. There's performance versions. There's no rap vocals of me going like I gotta rap it. Even if it's at Daisy, they could tell you on video footage. The mic was on. I have to rap. Red control, everything.
Because I know it's a good what do you call this? It's a good subject to pick on. Why don't artists put in production value to like Uncle Waffles? She's got dance, she's got all that thing.
I love that you used her as an example. She's beautiful. She's getting at this correctly. She understands what her brand is and how to connect with people through the dance, choreography, what. Now here we are. We're rappers. The amount you're being paid for said show, does it equate for you hiring and doing all these things? Because then
now let's rewind. Let's rewind.
The logistics don't make sense.
100%. Let's rewind. Halftime show. Dr. Dre gets booked, but he still puts in another 10 mil.
Yeah, of course. If you can, do it. Like, I do all my stage visualizers. Every single festival, I'm like, I have this specific visualizer for this performance. This is going to go on. It has to look like this.
But that's production value.
I know.
That's adding to the show.
If I get to the level, I will get to the level where, like, I pay for certain screens to show up. I need the stage pyro. I love, the reason why I love Daisy is because I said, I need this stage pyro. I need fire on this.
And they gave you.
And they did it.
That's the one thing we gotta fix, right? We gotta fix that. And I think it's such an important thing. And I think once the artists come out there, even if you're up and coming artists, and whether you're dressing this, I did this at Back to the City one year, the 2022.
Yeah.
I came out with Sarah the Ellipsis and Pila Boy King.
I remember.
And nobody knew them. And I said, guys, and I came up with my mascot.
And they hype man, and everyone was dressed in a
white.
certain...
We were in white. And I said, I was like, white. They looked at me like I'm mad. I said, bro.
Trust me. It leaves an impression.
And they just walked up there like in amazement. I said, you see, they're like, we're going to all white party. I said, I don't care. The people in the audience don't wear white. You know what I mean? They backpackers. They crusty out there.
But they remembered that. They remembered that
like,
show.
That show they gave us. You understand? And that's like, you gotta leave an impression.
Because it doesn't cost much to make a technical production or just anything.
Yeah, small things, detail.
We did it at the Spotify show. I came out with like green rags. I handed it out to the crowd and stuff. And I was like, when I perform and I'm vibing, if you see me waving the flag, they did it too. That thing was fire.
Damn.
Yeah,
See, that's a gem right there.
everything.
Small
up in
things just for
green.
people just to remember you.
Come on, you gotta enjoy the performance.
Because I mean, if you look at the Musa keys, there's always the fit is half a meter.
It's what you expect from that brand.
You know what I
He
mean?
needs to come with the stuff. He needs to dance. He needs to all of that.
Yo.
But now, if you're just training people to go, I'm not mad at it.
it's
But
late.
turn off the audio track. Let's rap. Let's hear your vocal now. Like show us if that's the way you're gonna impress us. If that's not the only way, brother, dance or do something. Dress up a certain way. Something, brother. Have a stage visualizer. Respect this thing. They paying you.
The only guy that's gonna never change that is Eminem. He's always gonna be in the hoodie. Shit.
He's production.
But his
fire,
production
though.
are crying. Yo, at the
The
VMAs.
screens. This is going on. There's created dancers.
Yo.
there's-
But at the VMAs, they all came out looking like him. He did that before, just like
That's
John
it.
Cena did it at WWE. Yo, that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that's hot that we got to talk about.
For sure.
My brother, thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate you.
Trust.
Go check it out. Homies out at Back to the City. Benny the Butcher. Yo, and just like that, it's your boy DJ Switch, Tyson Sybateli. We out.
Two.
Two. Yes, sir.